Hey everyone, hope you're all doing great. I'm GTN and today we're diving into Delta Force, one of the most intense extraction shooters out there. I'll be going over the Operations game mode, and don't worry if you don't know what you're doing. In this guide, I'll walk you through everything you need to know as a beginner. How to navigate the menus, gear up, survive your first raid, and extract safely. Let's get started. Before we drop in, let's go over the menus. Understanding these will make everything much easier. When you go to the start menu and hit prepare, you'll see different maps and difficulty levels. For easy mode, the maps you have available are Zero Dam and Liali Grove. There's no gear requirement, meaning you can drop in with just a knife if you want to. And then you have normal mode. The maps for normal mode include Zero Dam, Liali Grove, Space City, and Brakesh. Liali Grove, Space City, and Brakesh are on a rotation, meaning you have to wait for them to become active in order to go in there. For normal mode, there's entry value required, meaning you must bring a certain amount of gear in with you. For example, Zero Dam Easy is free, but Zero Dam Normal requires 112,500 in gear value just to play the map. Before every match, this is where you can equip your weapons, armor, ammo, and healing items. And after you've extracted from a raid, this is where your extracted loot is stored. But there's one thing to remember. If you die in a raid, you'll lose everything you brought in, except for what's inside your safe box. The safe box is crucial because anything inside it stays with you, even if you die. Use it to stash valuable loot like high tier ammo, rare items, or gear you don't want to lose. If you're using a gear ticket, your loadout is locked. You can't add items from your stash, but your safe box still works. So you can bring in better ammo or useful items to make your gear ticket loadout more effective. I'll explain about gear tickets a little bit later once we've gone over all the menus. You can increase your safe box size by completing missions, especially seasonal ones. The more space you have in your safe box, the more valuable items you can bring out with you, even if you die in raid. Each operator has unique abilities. You can check out the operator screen to see their different skills. Take some time to read through them and choose one that fits your playstyle. This is also where you can apply cosmetics to customize your operator's look. If you're just starting out, Stinger is a solid choice, but feel free to experiment and find the operator that works best for you. Here you can track missions that give you rewards like gear and money. Some of these missions also unlock new items for the supply station, where you can trade loot for weapons, armor, and healing supplies. Inside the supply station, you also have the T&E lab. You will sometimes find high quality limited time gear at a discount. The T&E lab refreshes daily. You can trade in white loot in order to get purple items. You can then sell the purple items for profit. The auction house simply lets you buy and sell gear. If you're looking for a specific item, this is where you go to. Your black site is your home base. Here you can upgrade your stash size, produce items, and improve your in-raid character. For instance, you can upgrade your stamina by upgrading the CSD, and you can increase your max carry weight by upgrading the firing range. What I will say is always have something producing, so you're progressing even when you're not playing. And finally we have the gunsmith, which lets you modify, buy, and customize your weapons. Now that you know the menus, let's get ready for your first mission. Head to the start menu and select Zero Dam Easy and hit gear up. Here you have gear tickets, and for your first couple of raids, use these. These give you pre-built loadouts with weapons, armor, and healing. If you have no gear tickets, it's not a problem. Here's a cheap but effective beginner loadout, which you can use just to get you started in the game. If I was new to the game, I would probably use a basic AR, a green helmet, ballistic vest, chest rig, and backpack, one field first aid kit, one tactical surgical kit, and at least 120 rounds of ammo. And remember, don't bring anything too expensive yet, because if you die, you'll lose everything. Alright, now you're geared up, let's talk about how you actually survive your first raid. When you drop in, avoid places like admin, cement plant, and substation. These are hot zones where people rush for fights. These locations usually have better loot, but I would personally say, stick to the outside areas of the map. We're talking fuel station, the AI camp, and the roads between the areas. When looting, be smart. Start with blue items. Once you're full of blue items, swap them for purple. Once you're full of purple, start swapping out for gold. And if you find a red item in your first raid, then just get out. You've completed it. The biggest mistake new players make running around everywhere. Running is loud and sound is everything in this game. So, just chill. Move slowly, listen for footsteps, and always check your corners. Use cover. Don't panic and use your operator's abilities. The reason why earlier I told you to use Stinger is because he has smoke grenades and a smoke wall. So if you get into a fight, the smoke grenades and the smoke wall will help you escape. Your goal is to survive and extract. Just while you're learning. You've got some loot. Now, don't get greedy, pick an extraction point and start moving towards it. If you hear gunfire in the extraction zone, just wait and listen. Someone might be camping it. If it's too risky, just go to another extraction point. Loot is worthless if you don't extract. If your backpack is full of good items, just get out. Once you've extracted, buy cheap blue gear and go right back in. And this is how you build up loot fast. And that's how you get started in Delta Force. Stick to these steps and you'll start building up your loot, making money and taking on tougher challenges. Once you're comfortable, you can dive into base upgrades, crafting and advanced combat strategies. If you want a guide on money making, best weapons or hidden loot spots, let me know in the comments. And if this has helped you out, drop a like, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on my next Delta Force guide. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.